It's going to be a Swiss-style format, which is why these matches are all best of threes. And yeah, he is just going to play this one out a bit slowly. Sees Panther though, and Panther has to be a bit careful. He tried to go in for another stack here. Vortex is there. Squadix with another Remnant will be able to find first blood. No one really coming in to protect the old apparition. He's going to fall. 7-minute Wisdom Shrine claimed by Rue. Side of one win, but they're going to be a bit too late. Most of these ancients are already done. Well, should be able to find them and get back safely. There's no blink initiation. It's going to have to be the Storm zipping in. The Storm sees the Leshrac. Disruption out by Rue, looking to buy some time. But there's the Arena. Spear off the mark, but it does not matter. Lol's dead. And there's just one ancient creep remaining, which one win will steal. Yeah, Rune spawning soon again. Sweet and Strong looking for his level 6 now on the Tusk. So is Panther on the Apparition. Clap sending over his Helm Dome creep. And Sweet and Strong is going to be in some trouble. There's the Snowball coming in, keeping him alive. Brave as well if need be. Squadix goes in, but instantly gets Demonic Purge, and he's just going to back off here. They're going to settle for Rain, even popping the Stampede for him. Do they have a cancel? Yes, they do. But Guess actually comes in from the backline with Satoru. His TP is going to be the one making a difference here, as one win will lose 3 heroes for that one move for the Power Runes. And that's what I mean when I say you're playing against Team Spirit. They can do just fine. I mean, it's going to be around that 20-minute mark when the Tormentor is first up. But look at one win. Now starting to realize that perhaps being a bit proactive is in order. And Wasted God. Oh, well, a bit of a whip on the spear. Lal's going to be fine courtesy of that disruption. And now a Stampede coming through. The Tusk going in, hoping to find Lal, but he will only meet his end. And now Munkushi also on the retreat here. Rain probably going to be left for dead as well. A stun catches him out from Lal with the Demonic Purge on him. He's slowed to a crawl, and Etoro is looking for an opening as well on the Kaz. He will find it. Takes down the Dazzle, chopped by the Kazrai Katana. Spirit, this is what they were looking for. Again, I mean, you can't keep giving the side of Spirit these opportunities. It might just look like a whiffed spear that was the problem from Triple S. But really, if you keep making moves like these, then Spirit are going to have the tempo, and before... Looking for the Aghanim Scepter right away. Not sure if I'm in agreement with this choice here. I feel like that BKB could work wonders for him a lot more, but it's not exactly bad either. Collapse, that's his blink reveal. The Ice Blast connects, and that's a dead Mars. And now things start getting a little bit scarier for one win. Well, up until this point, we're having a pretty solid game, but though could end up working out a lot. Although Collapse has to be careful here. He is under an observer. Squadix in the invis as well. It got the poison touch. Sweet and Strong as well, dropping the Walrus Punch, and Collapse is just dead. Metamorphosis is also committed by Munkushi. Okay, well, that's something. So much trouble on the Leshrac. Smokes out from Spirit though. They're going to be the ones taking the proactive approach, and in the mid lane they find the Mars. Once again with the Ice Blast, they ensure his demise. And Spirit clap back. Not the one to lay down and take a beating. Bad game to have those Aghanim shots. Although one win smoked up. They end up finding Leshrac. This time the connection's perfect, and there is no Rue around on the Shadow Demon. Spirit, do they still want to try and fight for the Tormentor? Perhaps Spirit just preemptively trying to set up for this top play. But the top tier 2 has already been taken. They found the 1-for-1, and the TP is now coming through. Looking for the type of some type of pincer maneuver here. It's going to be Collapse, who spots out the Dazzle first. And the Dazzle in some trouble. The Grave is there with the TP out. The Ice Blast is not going to stop him, but he will eventually take out. Never mind. Doesn't seem like that debuff gets dispelled. He will live. What was it then? I mean, I could swear that there is some cheat death mechanic that removes it. Might have been the battle trance from the troll as, mid lane. Munkushi in some trouble here, hit by the Demonic Purge, spear completely off the mark, only catches an illusion. Sunder is not going to do all that much, he hit his own illusion with it. And looks like Team Spirit is going to be able to run over the side of one win here. They're just stuck playing second fiddle to whatever Team Spirit want to do. No, Squad X spots up the Centaur, zips it, instant Hex coming in from the Leshrac. My Spear actually catching on the 2, and the Snowball save is there. Triple S this time around finds the initiation of his life, but do they have damage on one wing? No, they don't. They've already lost 2 of their heroes. Their Tusk is gone, the Mars is gone, the Terrorblade's dead, the Dazzle's next. And the only survivor of the massacre is Raijin Thunderkeg as he gets on out. with that ball lightning, and Team Spirit was so ready for that. Caught out the perfect heroes too. He caught out the Shadow Demon and the Centaur, so there was no stampede for a bit, there was no disruption, and oh my god, Lal even found the Storm. Even doing better than the Terrorblade, actually. As looks like they will lose the task in the Dire Triangle. He tried to be sneaky, place an Observer Ward, maybe catch someone off guard, but there was already an Observer there thanks to Rue. And this is Banner keeping the wave alive as well as the Nothal projection trying to get rid of the Banner, but found by the Centaur. No one was protecting this Dazzle. He bites the dust and is used. Yes, trying to parry out. They spotted out Munkushi though. Munkushi chain stun bot blow. They have the damage. Leshrak was there. So was the Kez. And without the Terrorblade for 60 seconds, that just might be game. Well, Lal goes in again, spots out the Tusk, there's the Hex. Squadix looking to go in, has to be careful not to get hit by the stun, taking a lot of damage from the Edict though, and does zip away. He's gonna be fine, but he does not get revenge. Threatening, posturing, but there's no bite, no cigar. Now the Terrorblade TP's in, the buybacks there from the Tusk as they try to hold on against this final, set of racks here, or rather the final racks remaining. Lal jumping in again, nice snowball save, but there's the save coming in from the Centaur as well. The Leshrak now hitched on that wagon, going around, dealing damage. They found the Tusk, they killed off the Mazus, back for round number 2 from the grave with the buyback, and Yotoro, without his Aegis backing off. That's a nice arena coming in from Triple S, though. Can they actually find this Kez? They just might be able to do so, but Rue, once again with a disruption, manages to save this Kez, and now it's a Terrorblade who's in some trouble. The BKB is there, no chance for the Thunder, and that should be the game. GG is called, and Spirit will take game 1. Going up against them, they've got a Juggernaut. Oh, but it's First Blood down bottom where they end up losing the Batrider. I guess he got caught out by the Liquid Frost and the Breathe Fire. One up top for one win and one down bottom for the side of Spirit. As Pancho might be in some trouble here. Doesn't have a stick but does have the Lotus and the Fairy Fire, so only able to get back to safety. And while this is going on, oh, up top they find the Chen. Okay. Wasn't expecting that to happen, but Rue does lose his life for it. He dove the tier 1. And here's the price. So, Sweden strong, getting caught out by Panto here. He's got the Ice Path, with the slows coming in as well. He's gonna fall here. He'll just try and turn around, get some damage out onto Panto before he falls, but he doesn't do all that much. Panto still with a lot of healing available up top though. Squadix TPing in, they'll try and make a move for collapse here. Does have the coil if need be, but they're not gonna need it. They're just gonna cut him down with the Juggernaut. Munkushi gets the kill. Dream Coil still ready to go. 7 minutes in to take the top one. Or is he? I mean, Lal is blinking in here. Looks like Rain might be losing his life. Buck with the orb doesn't jaunt in. And it's going to be 2 Wisdom Strikes for Spirit here. They will lose the Chen as well on the side of one win. Not a very good outcome. Trouble, but Panto with 3 points in the Liquid Fire is going to start applying pressure over to the tier 1, while in the mid lane they're going to look to try and find Sweet and Strong. Rue with the level 6 looking for the Vendetta hit. Silence is there though from Squadix, and that's going to be the end of this little kerfuffle here. Or is it? Well, Lal commits the Sonic Wave. He gets the kill on the bat. Now Squadix has to be careful. Lal being very aggressive with the rune. Let's find some value off of it. The puck can really threaten the Knicks at the moment. They will even lose the mid-tier 1 as they make a move down bottom for Sweden Strong. Vendetta's there, impale off the mark, and Triple S will be able to get out. No, Yotoro's still on the hunt thanks to the Falcon Rush, as Triple S is dropping very, very low. Dodges out the Hoof Stomp, and that's going to be the death of the Centaur. Yotoro gets the kill. Actually going for Squadix does find an Invis rune though, but again, Need a couple of levels to make it work, and well, Panto finds the Chen. Lal's quick to blink in with a scream, and they will even find the Chen creeps on top of the kill. Really, really good outcome here for Team Spirit. Straight up to a 5k net worth lead now, 12.5 minutes in. And Rue actually wrapping around the tier 2. They want to try and dime this almost. And yeah, Yatono's going to go in, Macropie a bit off the mark. Stampede's going to be there. Perhaps this is the time that Moment can finally turn this around. Panto's going to drop. Triple S gets credited for the kill. Lal blinking away. Sonic Wave is there though, and they will push back the Juggernaut and find the kill on the bat. As Yatono has a TP, but he cannot get out. He will be caught by the Dream Coil, bought down by the Omni Slash. A 2-for-1 exchange, and one that 1 minute are going to be very happy with, but again... But he's sticking around, it seems, to try and farm here. Sweet and Strong is going to be caught out by Rue with the Vendetta. The Scuttle Facet allowing him to scout out where that Batrider is. And Lal seems to be queuing up the shot after the Sergeant Kaya. Wants to have that silence at the ready for the puck. Here, a Stampede down bottom. It is for the Chikiro. The coil was committed. They get the kill. Scodex going to be moving a little closer towards his blink as a result. But Scodex is already out of here. And okay, well, looks like they will settle for the Centaur here. Triple S faking out the Stomp. And Collapse will just go in and catch him out with that call. Raptor dance upon him as well. Another Impale, and this Centaur will fall. Another dunk for the Collapse Axe. Up to 6 stacks of the Coat of Blood. Meantime, Yatoro down bottom. Also making progress towards his Manta style. Bit delayed because he bought the Falcon Blade first, but again, not the biggest issue, as Batrider is probably going to be taken down here by Rue. Rue was just BMing him, I feel, at this point. Or maybe he was just hoping that Collapse gets the kill, but they lose the Chikiro once again in the mid lane, and that is Dream Coil and Stampede both used. Man, I have to say, I don't really like the moves that 1 minute are making here.
Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom top.
It's okay, they'll finally commit this coil. They've got a lasso at the ready, but I don't think it's going to be enough to break that coil. Indeed, it's not. Omni Slash now drop, bouncing around onto Yatoro. Collapse still alive. And Mukushi probably just needs to TP out of here, but he can't do so with the Collapse Axe on his tail, and he's pushed back by the Sonic Wave. They find that Juggernaut. Spirit dropping low, but not dead just yet. And in the meantime, Rue catches out the puck as well. What a find coming in from the Knicks. Lal in the meantime on to Sweet and Strong, and Team Spirit cleaning up house here. As 1 win with a very poor initiation. They didn't have the Centaur for this one. He was on a different part of the map. And yeah, the Axe, that probably would have been a clean kill, and they can get out afterwards. But I don't really know what the side of 1 minute doing here. Well, they do take down the Jakira, but they're probably going to lose their Chen for doing this. And yeah, indeed. Collapse just comes in with the Soul Ring, chops him down with the Culling Blade. At least they won't get the Centaur. Although, what Spirit are really looking for is this Wisdom Shrine. Nice call, catching out the Centaur. Impale is there, and do they have the damage? Hand of God laid out, Blade Mail activated, and looks like Triple S will still fall. Nobody else around to try and help him out or bail him out of that situation there. Just tailing him for the time being. Sweet and Strong going to TP out. He could have maybe cancelled 2 TPs with that, set up for 2 kills, but yeah. We'll just find the Chen here. Collapse going to come in, collect his armor. Culling Blade does the work. Mid lane though, look at this one. We're trying to set things up, but the puck, he has been caught out by the Ice Path. Science is there as well from the Cares. Lasso coming in, trying to disrupt the initiation from the side of Spirit. He will do so, but at the cost of his own life. And that's 2 dead for the side of 1 win. Again. And it's just the first stages, but they can get themselves the racks. I feel like the read on the situation is correct. Gun on the pipe coming up soon. Sonic Wave at the ready. Can they just find the puck? Yes, they can. The silence is long enough for Lal to find the kill. And he's not done yet. Still blinking forward. Still keeping the rest of 1 minute bay while Yatoro goes to work on that melee racks here. It's going to be a very early racks being lost for the side of 1 win. And doesn't look like it's going to stop there. Yatoro wants more. He wants to close out this game. Get the ready from Drain if they want to try and go for something here. Sweet and strong, okay. Spots out the Nyx. Quick heal by Root trying to stay alive. Carapace buying some time. Lasso is committed though. The pipe is there. Nice two-man stun coming in. Collapse not able to get off the call, and they will squish the bug. Axe is going to be next. Drops the Lotus Orb. Sonic Wave is there trying to keep them alive. That's a lot of damage out onto the Juggernaut. Silent Stop as well. Lal had the damage room, but now tagging an entire Omni Slash. Bounces towards the Axe. They find Lal. They will also find the Axe. Yutoro though, trying to stand his ground and trying to fight. He does get two in turn, but it's only the Batrider and the Centaur. And at the end of the day, it's still a trade that Spirit are somewhat okay with. And oh no, mid lane, they caught out the puck. Rue once again on that Nyx. Have to hold on to that thought. Collapse. He does see an opening here, but he needs more heroes around. He's going to show himself under the creep wave. Squadic spots out the Axe as a Lotus Orb in effect. But excuse me, in the meantime, they found the Nyx. It's just a Swift Slash committed. They will find the Rue Nyx Assassin. It looks like Stampede's going to allow you to disengage. It's not that straightforward. Okay, well, they're just going to get started anyway. Going to try and find the Centaur. Hand of God is there. There's the Healing Ward as well as Triple S will tag 3 ultimates and be completely fine. Well, 2 actually. And now Munkushi is looking to punish. Drops a Swift Slash to start things off. Lotus Orb is there. Blade Fury as well, keeping the Jug alive. But he's trying to chunk him down through the Blade Fury here. He cannot get off the Omni Slash. The Juggernaut is dead. Bought down by Yutoro. Coil in the meantime dropped onto 2, but it's too little too late. Centaur now trying to BKB TP out, but he has not seen his replays. He does not know how to do the Nightfall correctly. He will fall. And now they've also found the puck. Another great find coming in from Rue. The silence is there from Yutoro. They take down the puck, and that's probably game. Because Chen is a very tempo-oriented hero. I mean, if they get that wisdom, this is probably a very different game. But one final hurrah from the side of One Win. They want to try and fight until their throne falls. And it's up for the time being, so they say not yet. Sweet and strong, they're quickly taken out by the Sonic Wave. Squad X still holding on to the coil. Drops it for the measly Nyx Assassin though. And that's Rue down for 50 and 3 buybacks for Spirit are more than happy with what they found here. Roche is up for the take and they can just go back for this. And Squad X, well, it's not going to be him who finds a jump. It's going to be the Batrider as they get one more. Jakiro down for 60 seconds. Collapse, blinking in. Pump fakes the call. Although the puck is fine, but the call actually connects onto the Juggernaut. He does have some healing to work with. The Stomp was not there in time. Yutoro got the BKB off. Although the Omni Slash still going through, they will take down the Scares. Find the Queen of Fate as well. Okay, well, One Win, they're getting something done here. But again, is it enough? You're playing against Mega Creeps. You're probably going to get the Aegis off the back of this, but to try and go for the steal. I mean, he's going to need some vision because Rue is going to go in, provide that with the Vendetta. He has to be careful. He's just dying to the cleave. There's the Aegis steal coming in from Collapse. Once again, every single time you count Team Spirit out of the game, this man shows up, does something well, and this time it's the Aegis. That's what he's found, although we'll probably lose his life for this. He's got the pipe. Lasso's going to be there as well. They will bring down the Axe. Panther though, coming in with the Ice Path and the Macro Fire. Maybe they can find the Centaur and somehow Collapse is still alive through all of this. Will eventually fall. And Sweet and Strong's looking for more, but they try to TP back to base to hold on to their throne. It's at 20% HP. The Mega Creeps were having a good old party here while One Man were busy in the Rosh Pit. And Panther is fine. It's called, but again, the problem for the Juggernaut is going to be just getting ran down by the Kez while he's popped that Blade Fury. Collapse, he's in with the call. He's found the Chen. Not the most ideal of targets, but they should be able to get him, take him down. Buyback is available, and he's going to come back for round number 2. Batrider goes in, but instantly Yuled up. Oh, Rue, he had his number with that Yule Scepter. No Lasso coming out today, but the Omni Slash bouncing around. Yutoro dropping very, very low. He needs some help. BKB Echo Slash away. He's fine for now. But now Lal is going to come in, look to clean up this fight. As Triple S on the Centaur, he saves the Juggernaut, but the call once again from Collapse caught out too. The Hex is there for the follow-up on this Jug. This Jug probably going to be falling here. Drops the Swift Slash, ends up on the Axe. He might just die here. Yutoro's going to come back in, finish the job. And that's GG Spirit with a very convincing series here against One Win. Clean 2-0. One Win didn't even stand a chance.